Okay. So first of all, thanks for doing it. Thanks for doing this. And don't worry, they're going to cut out all my words and they'll cut out anything that doesn't work for you. But let's start with your name and where you live.
My name's Kerrie Hill. I live in Elk Grove, California.
Perfect. Now, Kerrie, I'm going to talk in third person. What had you come to Thomas? What were you dealing with? What is it you wanted to work on? Why did you seek his help?
I was in a relationship that I'd been in for 30 years, and I was to the point where I couldn't take it anymore. The kids were raised. I was at a point where I didn't even think I liked it. I mean, I could almost have used the hate word. And I was talking to a friend, Barbara, and she told me about this guy that had completely changed her and Cliff's relationship. She said she was at a point where there was so much turmoil in the relationship, and she told me about Thomas, and I reached out to him and made my first appointment.
Perfect. And what was it like? Like working with Thomas, what's it been like for you?
Oh my gosh, it has been so amazing. The first appointment, I felt the first time in my life that somebody understood me. For the first time in my whole entire life, somebody got me from the very beginning. I've spent thousands and thousands of dollars on therapy. I accomplished more with him in 1 hour than I had my whole lifetime, and it's continued like that.
Wow. What are some of the results that you could say you've gotten?
Well, I suffer from bipolar disorder. And in my history, I have continued to go back to the psychiatrist and change my medication because I was still hitting the ups and downs, and they were almost unbearable. I could make it, but every time I was like, oh my God, here I go again. I started working with Thomas about 8 or 9 months ago. And I can't tell you that it's completely gone away, but it's manageable, more manageable than it has been in my whole entire life. Sometimes it's so manageable that I don't even realize that I've kind of hit that. And the more I work with him, the more I don't hit those lows. I recognize them and I don't fight them. And it's been, I can see how even that is okay and serves me.
Would you say that the lows aren't as low and the highs aren't as high? That maybe there's a little more balance?
There's definitely a little more balance, but I still get to enjoy the highs.
Yeah.
The nice part is with the balance, I don't have to hit the lows. Like before I started working on Thomas, the lows were so low that the highs didn't even seem that great. And now I can experience a feeling of no matter where I'm at, I can feel okay for the first time in my entire life.
Now, if there was somebody who was looking at working with Thomas, what would be some advice that you might give them?
I would say, I would tell them, if you really are ready to do a little bit of work, but have maybe all your dreams come true, things that you started believing weren't even possible anymore, and you were willing to do just a tiny bit of work, less than you even think would be required to create the life of your dreams, this is a person that can do that for you. Spend just a few minutes, there's no charge, and talk to them. You'll be amazed. There's no other person that I've ever talked to that gets people so fast. I don't know how he does it.